Hi, and welcome to Ivy English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is November 26th, and we're on page 78 of the magazine. It's the second day of a two-day article telling us about fun November holidays that we may not know about before. So yesterday we talked about the National Men Make Dinner Day, which should honestly be every day. And then there's Singles Day, which celebrates people being not married. And the World Kindness Day, where everybody's good to each other. And again, that's another 365 kind of holiday.
Yeah. 所以我们这篇文章呢，从昨天开始，好，那我们的中文标题是你认识这些有趣的11月节吗？好，那我们昨天介绍了这个全国男士煮晚餐日，啊，还介绍了光棍节，还介绍了世界友善日。那今天我们还有3个不同的节日要介绍给各位。
So today's holidays, I'll just read the article and then we'll go back and discuss them one by one. I Love to Write Day. Date, November 15th. I Love to Write Day was started by John Riddle, a nonfiction author. Riddle's goal was to encourage people of all ages to start writing. To participate, people just need to sit down and express their ideas. They can compose anything, be it a poem, a journal entry, or a short story. Hopefully, the experience will spark a desire to write for a few minutes each day until it becomes a habit. World Hello Day. Date, November 21st. World Hello Day was created by two brothers in 1973 as a response to war between Israel and Egypt. They believed that communication was essential to achieving peace, and the simplest way to communicate is to say hello. Although hello is just one word, it conveys to the other person that you are friendly and open to dialogue. To take part in World Hello Day, simply say hello to 10 people. You can say hello to strangers or text the word hello to some old friends. Chances are saying hello will bring happiness to others and make you feel better as well. Cake Day. Date, November 26th. Many people love cake, and Cake Day gives people the perfect excuse to eat it. To celebrate this holiday, you can arrange a cake-tasting party with family and friends. Be sure to instruct guests to bake or buy a variety of cakes. When everyone has arrived, it's time to sample the flavors of each delicious cake. It may take a few days to burn off the excess calories, but this sugary feast for your taste buds is certainly worth it. Okay, so our first holiday to talk about today is the I Love to Write Day. And so I Love to Write Day was started by John Riddle, a nonfiction author. If you're a nonfiction author, it means you don't write stories about made-up things. You write about existing things, like biographies are nonfiction, historical research is nonfiction. Anything that's telling you about real things that happened in the world is nonfiction.
好，所以一开始我们讲这个我爱写作日啊，那我爱写作日呢 I Love to Write Day 好 was started by 他由谁开始呢？由 John Riddle 开始的。那他是谁呢？童伟格告诉你，他是个 a non-fiction author。他是一位非小说的作家啊，也就是他是写实文学的作家，他不写小说，不写虚构的东西。
Riddle's goal was to encourage people of all ages to start writing. The purpose of making this holiday is to help everyone start becoming writers.
好，所以他的目标是什么？好 ，Riddle's goal was to 啊，注意那个 to 啊 ，was to， 他要干嘛？他要 encourage 鼓励。People of all ages 就是各种年龄的人，鼓励他们干嘛呢？ You encourage somebody to do something 好，在这里就 encourage people of all ages to start writing 他鼓励大家开始写作。
To participate, in order to be part of this holiday, people just need to sit down and express their ideas. So you don't need to go out and do anything, you just sit with yourself and write something.
好，那如果你要参加的话，你只需要 sit down 坐下来，然后呢 express their ideas 你就把你的想法把它表达出来。
They can compose anything. Compose means to write. So you can write anything, be it a poem, a journal entry, or a short story. It could be anything. So why did we say be it? This is this is like a very old form of English, but it just means whether. So it could be whether it is a poem, a journal entry, or a short story.
好，所以呢，这地方讲到说 they can compose anything. Compose 就是创作写作那他们可以写任何东西。那 be it 就是无论是的意思它就是 whether 的意思所以可以是这个也可以是那个叫做 be it 它写任何东西都可以，无论是怎么样，一首诗或者是一个 journal entry 一则日记，那个 entry 就是一则日记，那个则英文就是 entry 所以 a journal entry 就是一则日记，或者是你可以写一个 short story， 你可以写一个短的故事。
Hopefully, the experience will spark a desire. So, hopefully means like
It is hoped that.
It is hoped that this will happen, or we hope that this will happen. That what will happen? That the experience of writing something will spark a desire, will give you a desire to write for a few minutes each day until it becomes a habit.
好 hopefully 这个字其实蛮有趣的它本来的意思是 in a hopeful manner， 就是充满希望的。但是现在呢，很多人都把它用在句首，表示怎么样 ？It is to be hoped that， 就是我们希望能做到这一点。那事实上，第二种用法呢，这个很多这个文法学家认为这种用法是错误的，但是没办法，大家都这样用，所以现在越来越多人已经接受这种用法了所以在这里 hopefully 就是我们希望这样子我们希望可以做到这样的结果。所以 hopefully 我们希望呢，这样的一个经验 experience 会 spark a desire。 spark 就是激励，或者它本来是点燃的意思，用火花把它 kindle 把它点起来 kindle 好，那你也可以把它解释成为就是什么样 stimulate 或者是 spur spur 都可以就是你要点燃一个欲望，让大家燃起这样的一个欲望来 write 来写For a few minutes each day， 每天写几分钟就好了 until it becomes a habit， 你一直这样写到后来成为习惯最好了。
Now next we have World Hello Day, and that's on November 21st.
世界哈喽日是11月21日。
Now World Hello Day was created by two brothers in 1973. And it was a response to war between Israel and Egypt. It was a very fast and kind of vicious war that took most of the world by surprise. Like people weren't expecting this war to happen.
Yeah. 好，所以世界哈喽日呢是由两位兄弟在1973年这个创造的。那 as a response to， 它是作为什么的回应呢？作为埃及跟以色列之间的一场战争的回应。
The reason they did it is that they believed that communication was essential to achieving peace. So if you want to not have war, you need to communicate with people. If you want to not fight with them, you need to talk to them about what's your problem. And this is true for personal relationships, and it's true for the relationships between countries. If you want for things to be smooth and going well, you need to communicate with people. And so the simplest way to communicate, according to these two brothers, is to say hello. Or another way to say it is that the beginning of all communication starts with a greeting.
好，所以他们相信，他们认为 believed that， 他们认为呢 communication 沟通 was essential to something 就是对什么来讲极为重要，叫做 to be essential to something。 那各位注意那个 to 是介系词，所以后面如果要接动词的话，要记得要加 ing。 所以各位看到这里他讲说这 was essential to achieving peace 那个 ing 一定要加。所以对于你要达到和平那 communication 非常的重要。然后 the simplest way to communicate is to 干嘛干嘛所以最简单要沟通的办法就是要说 hello 也就是说像刚刚 Angela 老师讲的，任何的沟通一开始最好的一个办法就是先彼此说 hello。
Although hello is just one word, it's not really a communication yet. However, it conveys to the other person, it signals to the other person, or it means to the other person that you are friendly and open to dialogue. You wouldn't say hello to somebody if you didn't want to talk to them.
好，所以虽然 hello is just one word， 只是一个字而已，但是 it conveys to the other person that convey 就是传达to communicate or make known 好，所以它传达 to the other person， 传达给另外一个人，对方的意思啊。传达什么呢？ That you are friendly， 你是友善的啊。And open to dialogue， open to dialogue 就是愿意对话。好 ，open 就是怎么样？welcoming of something 啊，你欢迎什么东西，或者是你可以接受什么东西 ，receptive to something。好，那例如你可以说 ，Well, I'm open to suggestions 啊，就是你们有什么建议的话，我愿意听啊。或者是你可以说 I'm open to any idea as to the best way forward 啊，所以我们最好的再继续往前的方法，我愿意听啊，我敞开心胸，你们讲我就愿意听。所以 open to 这个还蛮好的一个用法。那这里是 open to dialogue， 就是我愿意跟你们对话。
So to take part in World Hello Day, all you have to do is simply say hello to 10 people.
好，所以 take part in 就是参加，就是上一段的这个 participate。你如果要参加这个世界 Hello 日的话，很简单，你只要 say hello to， 你只要说 hello， 好，对10个人说 hello 就可以了。
So you can say hello to strangers, or you can text the word hello to some old friends.
你可以对陌生人说 hello， 你也可以 text 就是传简讯啊，或者是 line 给把这个字 hello 这个字传给谁呢？传给 some old friends， 一些老朋友，传给他们，跟他们打个招呼。
So chances are saying hello will bring happiness to others and make you feel better as well. And it's pretty sure that you won't just be saying hello to them. It's pretty sure that, you're going to end up having a conversation with all of these people.
Yeah, 所以呢 chances are 这个用法大家可以学起来哈，就是很可能的意思。It seems likely that 啊，或者是你可以说 It is likely that 啊，就是 chances are。那注意它这个通常是复数啊。那所以很可能怎么样 ？Saying hello， 你说的 hello 之后呢，你可能可以 bring happiness to others， 你可能会为别人带来快乐哦，因为在路上，有人跟我打招呼，你可能很快乐哈。而且呢 ，make you feel better as well， 同时也会让你自己觉得蛮快乐的啊，因为如果你能让别人觉得快乐，你自己一定也会快乐。
Honestly, of all of these holidays, there's not a single one that shouldn't be taking place every day.
Yeah， 其实我们看到目前为止这些这个所谓的 holidays， 其实应该都是每天要做的，而不是说在这一个节日才要做而已。
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the point of a holiday like this is to bring attention to an issue.
Yeah, well, but maybe in the next one, Cake Day, you shouldn't do it every day.
No, you definitely should do Cake Day
Really?
every day. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I do.
Okay.
There's no should about it. It's that there's no problem with doing it every day.
All right.
I mean, I don't know, cake every day. I have Cake Day at least once a week.
Okay, that's reasonable.
That is reasonable. I mean, most people who talk about dieting, not dieting, but like improving your diet for health, they always say that you need to have one cheat day a week. Because you can't ever just be like constantly, like no carbs, for instance, forever. You have to have one day a week where you're eating whatever you like, or it's impossible to maintain a specific diet for health or exercise or whatever.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
No, and also, here's my theory about cheat days.
Mm-hmm.
You know how, like, if you just exercise every once in a while, it doesn't help you much, that you have to exercise every day for it to really give you the benefits that exercise should bring?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you think about sugar, if you eat sugar every day, you're going to get fatter in a way than if you just eat sugar once in a while. You follow? Just like doing exercise every once in a while doesn't actually do that much for you. So eating sugar every once in a while doesn't really harm you that much. So if I eat 7 days of sugar in one day, it's still just eating sugar for one day, as opposed to eating sugar for 7 days.
Okay.
You follow my logic?
Okay.
Yeah. So I can have cake. Mm-hmm. I can have a lot of cake on Sundays, and it will be okay for my overall. I'm not sure if I
agree with your theory, but
You're allowed to disagree with me. I'm not the queen of the world yet.
Yeah. 所以这个我们刚刚主要在讨论的就是我说的 Cake Day 不能每天有哈，那个吃下去的血糖会高啊，这个体重会增加啊。但是 Angela 老师说呢，没什么关系啊，这个而且事实上 Angela 老师他至少他现在呢每周啊会有一天的 Cake Day.
It's not like 固定. It's not like I have, but I mean it happens.
Okay, yeah. 好，所以呢我们来看看这个 Cake Day 在讲什么东西呢？
So many people love cake, you think? And Cake Day gives people the perfect excuse to eat it. Yes, I mean, I don't really need Cake Day to have an excuse to eat cake, but it's nice to have an extra excuse to eat cake, I guess.
Yeah, 所以很多人都很爱蛋糕啊。然后呢，这个蛋糕日呢 gives people 给人们 the perfect excuse 最完美的这个理由啊或者借口来吃蛋糕。
To celebrate this holiday, you can arrange a cake tasting party with family and friends, otherwise known as 下午茶。
Yeah, 下午茶。Yeah. 所以呢，你要庆祝这一天的话呢，你可以 arrange 可以安排啊一个 cake tasting party 一个蛋糕品尝的派对。好，那跟谁来办这个派对呢 ？With family and friends 啊，那 family and friends 各位要注意这个顺序，通常就是这样子 ，with family and friends 啊。You can say friends and family, right? But usually you say family and friends.
I think it's a rhythm thing.
这可能跟节奏有关系。
Yeah,
啊，所以通常 yeah.
Because friends and family, if you want to emphasize family, you put it at the end. But family and friends is more like you're going to go on after that.
哦，所以这个 family and friends 好，感觉起来后面还有东西哈。但如果你要强调 family 的话，你会讲 friends and family。好，到这里好像最后就强调那个 family 了。
Yeah. So be sure to instruct your guests or to let your guests know that they should bake or buy a variety of cakes, not just one cake, but many cakes.
Be sure to 就是你一定要啊 ，instruct 你可以说是吩咐啊，可以说是告知，可以说是命令，好 inform 啊，或者是 direct somebody to do something。你可以 instruct guests， 你可以告诉这个要来的客人要干嘛呢？他们要 bake， 好 bake 的受词是这个 cakes 哈，他要自己做蛋糕，或者是他们要买蛋糕来啊。那买这个不管是你是 bake 还是买的话，都是要 a variety of cakes， 要各式各样的蛋糕啊才好玩。
So when everyone has arrived to the party, it's time to sample the flavors of each delicious cake. So you get to try the flavors of each kind of cake.
当每个人都到了的时候呢 ，it's time to 就是该做什么呢 ？To sample 这个字呢，各位可以注意一下，在这里它是动词啊，它当名词的话 ，sample 就是一个样品啊，但是如果当动词的话 ，sample 就是品尝的意思。好 ，to test。or judge by a sample 的意思啊，所以换句话说，你每个东西吃一点，吃吃看，来判断一下它的品质啊。所以 it's time to sample the flavors of each delicious cake. Flavors 就是口味或者是味道。那每一个 delicious cake， 每一个美味的蛋糕，你就去 sample 一下啊，品尝一下，看哪一个最好吃。
It may take a few days to burn off the excess calories, if you like to think like that, but this sugary feast for your taste buds is certainly worth it. Spending time with your friends and family eating delicious cake is always worth it.
Yeah, 好，所以 it may 可能会 take a few days to 你可能要花几天的时间才能够 burn off， 在这里就是烧掉的意思，燃烧掉。好的 excess， 好，这个 excess 就是多余出来的 surplus 啊 ，surplus 啊，那所谓的 excess 它代表的概念就是 more than usual 啊 more than normal 或者 more than necessary 好，或者是 more than permitted 好，就是你不管是你超过你需要的，超过你被允许的，超过正常的量，都叫做 excess 啊。所以你吃，因为蛋糕当然就会吃下更多的你不需要的卡路里嘛，所以他说你要烧掉这些额外增加出来这些卡路里，可能要花几天的时间。但是这个 sugary feast， 好 ，sugary 它可以表示 containing sugar 啊，它也可以表示 sweet 都可以。好，那所以这个 sugary 这个字在这有一点点双关语，就是它是个甜蜜的 feast 啊，它也是个含糖量很高的一个 feast。所以这样的一个 sugary feast 是怎么样 ？For your taste buds 啊 ，taste buds 就是味蕾，你味蕾可以有这样的一个甜蜜的盛宴。那绝对是怎么样 ？Is certainly worth it。好 ，to be worth it 就 worth it 就是值得的，所以有这样的一个甜蜜的盛宴，绝对是值得的。
So we have a few questions here for you. Number one is, how does the author introduce these holidays?
作者是如何介绍这些节日呢
And the answer is D, in order of sequence. Sequence means which one comes first, which one comes second. And so the sequence that we're talking about is the sequence of dates.
Yeah, sequence 就是顺序，所以它怎么样介绍呢？它答案是 D， 它是照先后的顺序。In order of 这个 in order 在这里是顺序的意思，就是它的这个程序顺序的意思，不是一个什么 in order to 那个 order。
So number 2, according to the passage, which tradition is part of Singles Day, or what tradition is part of Singles Day?
根据本文，何者为光棍节的部分传统？The part of 就是它是传统的一部分。以下哪一个是光棍节传统的一部分呢？
And the answer is C, staying home and ordering discounted goods online. So it's the opposite of going out and spending money at restaurants with somebody that you're romantically interested in.
Yeah, 答案是 C， 光棍节的部分传统就是待在家里上网订购特价商品。
That makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
And number 3, who is John Riddle?
好，那 John Riddle 是谁呢？
The answer is C, the person who came up with a holiday to encourage people to write.
Came up with 就想出来，所以正确答案是 C， 他就是想出鼓励人们写作的节日的一名人士。
And number 4, the following is Tom's diary from last November. On what date was this entry most likely written?
好，以下是汤姆去年11月的日记，这篇日记最可能在哪一天写的呢？
Well, let's read the entry. Today was the busiest day I've had in a while. I started out by making a shopping list and then going to a local grocery store to pick up all the items I needed. After returning home, I got to work preparing the soup, salad, pasta, and a chocolate cake. When my life partner got home from work in the evening, I surprised her with the meal. She was so happy. After we finished up, I told her to relax in the living room while I cleaned up the mess in the kitchen. I'm exhausted, but it was worth it.
好，所以这篇文章写什么？他说今天 today was the busiest day I have had in a while， 就是我很久没有这么忙了，今天是我这阵最忙的一天。好，首先呢 I started out， 我首先怎么样？我 making a shopping list， 我列出了一个购物清单，然后呢我到a local grocery store， 我到这个当地的这个店里面呢 to pick up all the items I needed， 去买我所有所需要的东西。然后呢 after returning home， 我回家之后 I got to， 我就接下来干嘛呢？这个 I got to work， 我开始工作。怎么做呢？做什么呢？ Preparing the soup， 我准备汤啊，准备这个沙拉啊，准备这个面啊，还有准备一个巧克力蛋糕。然后呢，当我太太他这个地方讲 life partner 就是他的太太了，他一生的这个伴侣就是太太。回家 from work， got home from work 就下班回家in the evening 傍晚下班回家的时候呢 I surprised her with the meal， 我就给她一个惊喜，用这样的一餐给她一个惊喜她非常的快乐 She was so happy。 然后呢 after we finished up， 我们吃完之后呢I told her to relax in the living room， 我叫她去客厅去起居室里面去放轻松。那我呢 while I cleaned up the mess in the kitchen， 我就把厨房里面的一塌糊涂的东西，因为刚才煮饭啊吃饭啊等等的，我把它清理了。然后呢 I'm exhausted， 我累坏了 but it was worth it， 但是很值得。那这样的一篇日记最可能在哪一天写的呢？
Obviously, it is National Men Make Dinner Day.
对啊，那非常明显，这就是全国男士煮晚餐日，所以答案是 D。
But which one is it? It is the first Thursday of November.
但它是就是这个11月的第一个礼拜四。
And so the answer is D. Okay, that is all that we have for you about holidays, but please join us again the next time for more Ivy English. Until then,
bye-bye.